Hey guys, it's your girl Mina and welcome to Sleeping Out with Mina. For today's video, I have pt2 here with me and we are here to answer the question of the day: is Finland really the happiest country in the world? Now, a couple months ago, me and pt2 did a video, America's versus Finland, and make sure you watch that video before you watch this one. The link will be down in the description. And now, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Wait! Unlike last time, do not go bashing us, hating on us in the comments. Remember, we're just teenagers who are American, not even Finnish, so this is like our personal opinion.
Yes, so if you have nothing nice to say or you're not here to share your personal opinions respectfully, then I kindly ask you to keep it to yourself. Now, without further ado, let's really get into the video.
Wait! Don't forget to subscribe, and
like, and comment. Now, finally, without further ado, let's get into the video.
In my bag now.
First, we're gonna answer the question why Finland is the happiest country in the world. And there are a lot of factors that play into this, and I think one of them would be the low corruption rate. There's really low corruption here, and on top of that, the healthcare, the welfare here is quite literally amazing and spectacular.
it's like so safe here and everything. Like, I could just go out and do whatever and I'll come home safe.
And school is free here. And in the other video, there was a question, what is the school food like? And I have to say, the school food is pretty good. It's quite healthy, and they try to provide you with all the vitamins and everything that you need in the day to get through. So I think the school food here is amazing.
But
Do you want an example?
But my personal opinion is it could use more flavor sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, what's a good example?
We have soup is really common here.
Yeah.
We have fish soup quite a lot, and potatoes
and pork soup, beef soup, pea
Yeah.
soup. Not actual pea soup, like the fish
Like at my
soup.
school, we tend to have soup on Fridays.
I don't
every
think we have
Friday.
like a specific day where we have soup, but we have soup.
Yeah, soup is pretty common. But yeah, so we have pretty good school food. School here is amazing. What else?
But like, also in the school food, it's set up like there is you get your utensils and such, and then you go, and one of the first things is like salad, and then the main dish, and then there's like bread. Sometimes they have different type of breads. Most of the time they have rye bread and like cracker bread. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
And then they offer you with water or milk. It's really your choice.
Yeah, so and they have all different types of milk. Even if you're vegan, there's always an option for you. Vegan, vegetarian, any kind of diet that you have, the school is always there to provide it for you. So I think that's really good. Other than that, I have to say the government here is very
They're
good.
intelligent.
Yeah, the democracy here is very well.
And the prime minister, she's a woman and she's quite young.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like, get it, girl. Yeah, I think those are the main reasons why Finland would be labeled the happiest country in the world, because overall, from the outsider's point of view, this is kind of the dream country that you would try to have.
Especially since there's like everyone's middle class. Like, it's very, very rare to see a homeless person like beggars.
Yeah.
Maybe just in like the city, but you know.
And also the government also provides for you. Like, if you're going through a rough patch in your life, the government is always there to kind of help you find a job, help you get through it. So I think that it's really nice to have that kind of support system to help you do better in life instead of holding you back and like putting you in debt and all of these things.
Also, if you're like a teenager who's going through a rough spot in your life, like mentally, the government will provide you with money.
Yeah, and also if you plan to move out when you're like 17, 18, even 16, the government is always there to help you, provide it for you. If you're in school and you're just not making enough money, the government is always there to help you. So I think that's just pretty much amazing. That's like a student's dream come true.
But also, since this is part 2 of Finland versus US, we have to compare them.
So in the US, it's really different. To start off, the school food there
is unhealthy. I mean, it's good.
I'm sorry, but it's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
Most of the time, I mean, if you compare it to Finnish food, it is disgusting, but it tastes good.
And it's not nutritious.
Most of the time, if you don't go to like a private school.
We used to have cheese boats at my school, so you want to describe to me in what way that is nutritious to
We
the
have
body?
barbecue wings.
Yeah, so there would be days I used to not go without eating at school back in America because, I don't know, sometimes the food was just not it.
I made my mom provide me with food every day.
Which was not fair, but yes.
And I was younger, I was the favorite.
Okay, you're not the favorite. I am the favorite.
Safety, it's very different there.
Safety? Oh my god, you can't even leave the house without your parents taking you anywhere. At least for my parents, they always had to know where I was, who I was with, what was going on, because, you know, it's a lot of things that you hear in the news. Like, you open the news and you're already hearing about missing kids, like a murder case, this and that, this and that. So, like, of course, like, safety there is definitely not safe. It's just not safe.
Yeah, and education, it's most definitely not free.
No, education is not free. But I have to say, I like the way that they teach in America a little bit more than I like here. I feel like in America, I would go to school and like whatever I would learn in class, it would just
because it's more hands-on.
Yeah, but here it's more like independent learning.
And like
so yeah, so like you're given the topic that you're learning, you go over it in class 1 time, 2 times maybe, and then they expect you to go home, review it, and you know, homework here is not really,
it's like
a thing.
There's some articles saying that there is no homework in Finland.
Well, there definitely is homework.
They're lying to you. Don't come here just for no homework.
Yeah, there's homework, but it's not as much homework as you would get back in America. I used to do homework right after school, but
it's not fun.
I think that the homework back there helped me a lot.
Cause it was like fun to do. I don't know why. Like even the field trips were so much better. Here you have to like,
field trips were amazing.
You have to pay for your field trips here usually. It's like,
I haven't even been on a field trip here.
Oh, wow.
I've not been on a field trip.
The school provides you with some money, but still, it's not the same. Like everything's just different.
Everything's quite different. But there, even like the homework that you would get, it's like I would be learning from it. So whatever we went through in class, since it's graded homework, it counts towards your grade. It like it enforced me to remember everything. So it was more helpful to me.
And you don't really get real grades in Finland until you like hit middle school.
Until you're in 9th grade, if I'm correct.
No, I get my grades now.
You get grades,
but they don't really
count
matter.
Against you. They don't count against you.
The teachers don't tell you. The teachers are like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, well, like...
Okay, then I don't care.
Exactly. But Finland has good education system. Like, they try their best. They just have different methods of teaching versus in America where the methods are different as well.
So it's really hard for us to adapt to it.
Yeah, first year it was very hard. It was like, so do they just want me to come home and like just go to sleep, or like what should I do?
Like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, healthcare is most definitely not free either.
Oh my god.
You have to pay thousands and thousands.
Healthcare is very expensive. You can be in an emergency situation and you'll still not want to call the hospital because you don't want to pay the fee.
Yeah, it's just like,
it's just too much.
When I'm watching movies, they're like, no, call me, be fine. I'm like, wait, you have to pay there.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god. But here, thank god, it's free.
Like if you're not getting some private top like plastic surgery, it's free.
Yeah, and they also have the nurses at school. We had nurses at school in America too, but here it's like you have your checkups and everything at school as well. So yeah, it's all good. And I think those were like the main differences that we can say when relating it to why Finland is the happiest country versus America. Yeah.
But here's why we do not think it's the happiest country.
Yes.
Well, you see, alcohol plays a big factor on that.
Alcohol is a key element in the Finnish society.
I don't think
teenagers, starting from like 13, 14, I want to say.
Yeah. 13.
They start drinking and smoking because it's common here. It's not something that's really taboo. Yeah, and I mean it is in America as well, but like I feel like comparing from my point of view, from my perspective, drinking is not that big of a thing in America than it is here.
And everyone here is so much like mature in the sense that it's really not a big deal. Like you can just tell anyone that, yeah, I drink.
Oh my god, the guys, the 13-year-olds here, they already look like they're 18, and I'm just like, so is she older than me or am I older than her? Because it's like, what's going on? Like, it's kind of crazy.
It also hurts her because she's like shorter than an average person. But
I'm not short, you guys. I just turned 5'3".
No, basically 5'2". She's 5'2".
I'm 5'3". I'm 5'3", I promise.
Are you proud? You're 5'3", and I'm almost taller than her, and she's 17, and I'm 13.
I'm turning 18 today.
I'm turning
18, June 25th, save the day.
But turning 14, October 15th, save the day.
Yeah, no, yours is far away. Mine's is closer. But I'm 5'3", and basically, yeah, all of the younger 13-year-olds look like 17-year-olds, so it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, and they're also pretty tall compared to. But added to the point of drinking alcohol, like for the older people, like adults, if you don't really have something you're trying to forget, you know, like usually in America when adults drink alcohol, they don't drink to the point where they're drunk.
Yeah.
They drink it like at wine or champagne at parties or whatever, but here they drink until they can't think.
Yes, but please guys, remember, we're not saying that this stuff does not exist in America. It definitely does. You see it in the movies. Alcohol, it's a thing in America as well, but we're just saying that you see a lot of it here. For like example, when I go out, maybe like not even late at night, 6, 7, I go out with friends, I go to the city center, you can see people drinking all around, smoking. It's not a big thing here. It's not a big deal. So that's what we're trying to say. And I think that really messes with the mental health of people, because then they don't find happiness in
Other things.
Yeah, other things. They
drink, they smoke, they vape, that's their happiness.
And also, if you watched the other video, you know that we said that Finnish people tend to really like their own space. So it's like you're walking down the street, you can smile at them, but they're definitely not smiling.
They're gonna judge your smile.
They're gonna think you're crazy. That happened to me many times, because somebody will just be looking at me and I'm looking at them, so I'm like, so I should probably smile, right? Because this is like the right thing to do. I smile and the person gets scared, so now I'm just like, oh,
not doing that again.
And I'm still dealing with the same problem till this day, and it's almost been 4 years here. So,
you know, in America, since we have such quite a big family, every time we enter a shop, they compliment us. Here,
yeah,
they run away because
I'm big, we're loud.
I guess we're intimidating.
I guess so. But yeah, Finnish people tend to like their space. So like when you see them walking by, you just don't think that they're happy. Like they just, based on what you see, you know?
But also, the suicide rates here it's like over double America.
Yeah.
And America has a high population.
Yeah, and back to alcohol, it corresponds with the suicide, and it also, there's a lot of alcohol poisoning that happens accidentally.
But sometimes they do it purposely.
Yeah.
Why would they not want to do their happy thing last?
Exactly.
Okay, but I don't want to detail that.
Yeah. But it's just that, like, even teenagers, when I go to school, sometimes I can just see people and it's just like, maybe they're not so happy with their lives, you know, maybe like, because it's cold outside. Majority of the time it's cold, it's winter, it's dark, you know. You have to take your vitamin D, because else you're not getting no type of sun. No sun here. Like right now, it was raining all day today, so.
And it's supposed to be spring. I mean, it's not.
Oh no, there was no spring today. Spring this year was absolutely canceled. There was no such thing as spring.
There's still snow outside. I mean, it's melting, but there's still snow.
So
April. Fun.
That's pretty sad. But
that's Finland.
Yeah, so that's why, like, when you put all these different factors, like the cold, the darkness, like,
I wouldn't say Finland's a happy country. I'd say it's a well-built country.
It's a great country for sure, but the people just don't seem like they are happy. Yeah, some people are very happy, and trust me, you can see it. They are living their best lives, and that is amazing, and very happy to see it. But then some people, they just look quite the opposite, and it's like,
and majority wins.
Yeah, and majority, it's the opposite. And like, you can just talk to your friends, and here when I talk to my friends and ask them, so how's life, what's going on? And they're like, yeah, it's kind of the same thing every day, over and over again. And you know, you go outside, you see these people, the same faces.
School's the same.
And now that we have online school,
you don't even get to see the faces. You don't even get to smile at anyone and get rejected.
Let's talk about online school for a second. Online school is the most awkward thing ever. We're in class, online, I'm sitting at my desk, everybody's cameras are off. It's only teachers. Sometimes teachers ask us to turn our cameras on.
Oh, I hate that.
And everybody's like hesitating, and you know, you gotta quickly fix your hair, you know, you gotta make sure, okay, is everything all right?
Like, I'll be on my bed and like, turn your cameras on, and then they call my name, like, give me a second.
Yeah, and now the coronavirus, COVID-19, like the cases
it's getting worse.
It's getting worse here, so it's kind of sad to see.
I blame our generation for this.
Because they can't stay home.
They hang out, they're careless. It was better in like the summer.
Better.
Honestly, America's doing better at this point.
Yeah, but it's like, do you guys want a summer or not? Because if you guys want a summer, then please, let's just get through this right now.
But also, the vaccine, I'm proud of America for that.
Yeah. It's going really good.
The vaccine hasn't even hit here, right? Like, I'm pretty sure you have to sign up, make a big deal out of it.
I checked 3 days ago. I think it was like 1% of Finland or 2% of Finland was fully vaccinated.
What?
Yeah, so basically, I think that Corona might have had a bit to do with why Finland might not seem like the happiest country to us.
Like currently?
Yeah, because, you know, people are just stuck in their houses. You know, you can't really leave. Everything is pretty much closed.
When you go out, they're frowning. I mean, I'm frowning as well.
Yeah, because I mean, like, they can't really do anything, and a lot of people in Finland tend to live alone, so
like, it's just worse.
Yeah, at least for us, we're a pretty big family, so
we're never really
alone. Oh, to be alone. Overall, theoretically, yes, Finland's the happiest country in the world, but once again,
quite literally, it's not.
Yes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you guys want a part 3, remember to hit that like button so that I know that you guys liked the video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.